We have no downpours at least.
Day after all.
Yeah, at least to start the day. At least we got that going for us on this Friday before we bring in those heavier downpours as we get into the afternoon. But all is quiet here so far. Not much to see on the traffic camera network other than cars that are thankfully moving along. I do want to take you to Doppler radar though, because we are watching some heavier showers just now starting to get going. So the heaviest rain so far has been concentrated here up along the US 20 corridor, but now we're starting to get some activity developing a little bit further south. Let's go in here towards Geneseo, and Cambridge into Henry County, north of Kewanee. Got some heavier downpours. Maybe a flash or two of lightning with this here as it heads to the north towards Whiteside County. Eventually that'll get into Tampico and Prophetstown. Not much else to the south of that. Galesburg, you've seen a spit or two of some rain. Burlington, it's been fairly quiet here as well. Nothing going on yet. But, it's going to be changing. We're watching this moisture right here, filling in with a line of showers and thunderstorms that will continue tracking to the east. That will fill in this radar even more. And I think the heaviest rainfall on track right along and north of Interstate 80. Now later this afternoon, we'll get the warm front sitting to the south of us here with 60s to lift northward. That's going to give us a break in the rain and also get us into the 70s, but it will stay cool this morning as that rain continues to fall. Heavy at times through the lunch hour. You see we're into the mid to upper 50s, and then we'll get in the 60s and 70s into the afternoon. Flood watch for the Quad Cities and points to the north, including Sterling Rock Falls, Clinton, DeWitt, Muscatine. You're included in this. This is where we're expecting the heaviest rain this morning. 1 to 3 inches, perhaps an isolated 4-inch amount. Could cause some quick rises on creeks and streams, and of course you never cross a flooded roadway no matter what it appears like. Severe weather prospect today. It does include the Quad Cities and areas to the east, to the west and to the north. There you see some of that activity that's currently sitting out west, moving through as we go through the mid-morning. But then the warm front will lift to the north. We'll catch a break in the rain for the afternoon. Focus our attention on severe weather tomorrow to the west. So this is Saturday's severe weather outlook, most concentrated throughout much of Iowa. When can we expect some of those storms to get in here? Well, let's go through future track. Here's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tomorrow evening. Yeah, line of storms approaching the Mississippi River, but the timing on this, it doesn't really favor much in terms of severe. By then, we've lost a good amount of the heating energy of the day, and most of these storms will be on the downward trend in terms of intensity. So there's your heaviest rain coming through this morning. Then we'll catch a break for this afternoon. Warm up quite significantly. I think mid-70s still a good bet. And we'll jump into the 80s tomorrow. Corridor of heaviest rain again right along and north of I-80. This is where we could have some of those isolated 3-inch amounts. But overall, another good soaking for us before we jump into the weekend. Let's track that really quickly, shall we? Let's go into Saturday. Your weekend's best by far compared to the 2 days because you've got a beautiful summer-like 83 expected for the afternoon. A couple of clouds. It will be windy and warm. We'll track those storms by dark. And then a few leftover storms for Sunday morning. You'll be dry for the afternoon. A little breezy and a little cooler, but mid-60s is very comfortable. And wouldn't you know it, it's actually where we should be this time of year. 50s, a little cooler for us next week. We'll quiet the pattern down until we warm up and get a little more active by the end of the week.